Hello and welcome. My name is Courtney Parker. I am 33 years old. Today I will be speaking with you all about spina bifida and its challenges, being a disabled parent. Spina bifida is a birth defect in which a developing baby's spinal cord fails to develop properly. Nearly 200,000 babies are born with some form of spina bifida each year. There are three types of spina bifida: myelomeningocele, meningocele, and occulta are the three main types of spina bifida. Doctors aren't certain what causes spina bifida. It's thought to result from a combination of genetic, nutritional, and environmental risk factors, such as a family history of neural tube defects and folate B9 deficiencies. The first definitive description of spina bifida was made by the Dutch clinician Peter van Foreest, 1522 to 1597, in the late 1500s. In 1614, Nicholas Tolt, whose real name was Klaus Persoon, was the first to coin the term spina bifida. I have the most severe type of spina bifida, myelomeningocele, which means a portion of the spinal cord or nerves is exposed in a sac through an opening in the spine that may or may not be covered by the meninges. The opening can be closed by surgeons while the baby is in utero or shortly after the baby is born. Shortly after I was born, I was rushed to Riley Children's Hospital in Indianapolis to have my spine surgically repaired, and 4 days later, I had a shunt placed to drain the fluid off my brain. A VP shunt is a small plastic tube that helps drain extracerebral spinal fluid from the brain. Most VP shunts are placed to treat hydrocephalus. Mine was placed in my abdomen, and many years later, after the birth of my son, which I'll get to in just a moment, the shunt was placed in my heart. I have had many surgeries due to complications of my spina bifida, including back surgeries, correction surgeries on my feet, also an emergency C-section because Isaac pinched off my kidneys and I went sepsis. Daily life is not always easy due to my spina bifida, especially having anxiety and depression, but somehow I always manage to live life to its fullest. The hardest part about being a disabled parent is dressing, bathing, and lifting my son, but I have a wonderful support system by my side, and that includes Brian. He's a wonderful with Isaac and me. Brian even built a carrier for my wheelchair so I could carry Isaac around when he was little. If there are any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks again for having me.